Not lagging anymore? Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I was checking the stream and it was kind of lagging at first, but now it should be better. Hopefully. Hopefully you guys can hear me as well. If it's all good, then I guess we can get started. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see if you guys can see me as well. Hopefully. Okay, looks like you guys are, it's fine. Let's see if it's fine now. Okay. But, let's see. This is the new Poppy Playtime game. No, we're gonna be playing some Project Playtime today. But I was just making sure if it was actually working. You don't hear anything? You don't hear anything. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. It's a miracle. Yeah, I know. It's almost been 2 months. I know it's almost been 2 months. I just been working on a bunch of stuff, and every time I tried to stream, it just wasn't working. So it looks like it's working now. It looks like it's working now. So I think I should be able to ping my server. In case you guys haven't joined my Discord server, it is in the link. The link is in the description in case you guys want to join my server. Hold on, let me see. In case you hear it now, okay, good. And no worries. Thank you so much for the late birthday, the late birthday wish. Hold on, let me see. Live now. That's why I don't ping my server immediately, because I don't know if it's gonna work or not. The stream, you know. That's why I don't ping immediately. If it was 100%. If it was 100% working like all the time, then yes, I would 100% ping my thing. But yeah, OBS is just weird for me. No idea why. Okay, we should be good now though. We should be good now. Let me see. Okay, let me ping my Discord. There you go. Okay. We should be good now. But yeah, what's up everyone? How is... No, it's not my birthday. My birthday was back in May, but he was just wishing me a late birthday. Hold on, let me get my playlist, because I usually have music playing in the background. So let me just get my playlist. I do have a playlist. Let's see. I believe this is it. I think. I can't hear it, so... Oh, I think I can hear it. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I can hear it. Okay. I think we should be good now. We should be good. We should be good. All right. All right, we should be good. But what's up, everyone? Nice to see you all again. We are back with live streaming. I know it's been almost 2 months, like I said. I just been dealing with a bunch of stuff, you know, working here and there on my story, first of all, which is now available to listen to if you haven't already. The story is now finally out. I'm glad I got to push it out, because it has been in the works ever since February. Not actively. I started writing, like, or getting the idea of my Project Playtime story, like the production or writing process back in February this year. So it's been in the works for quite a bit of time, and I'm glad I finally got to get it out for you guys. And whoever's seen it, what do you guys think of the story? Without putting much spoilers, because I will have a spoiler barrier for like the next few days. So if you have seen it, and you know, if you want to talk about it, please don't mention spoilers. But I will answer questions if you have any to begin with the story, because I know some people will be kind of confused about some parts, or maybe not. I try my best to make the story simple as possible to understand, and I hope it was easy to follow. You love the story, is very good. Well, thank you so much, and thank you, October. Yeah, thank you guys. I've been seeing a lot of people comment that it was surprisingly good, and that's flattering. Yeah, I wrote this on my own. I literally wrote this on my own. I had a few friends, or a friend of mine back then, giving me like the early, you know, feedback when I was first starting, but then after, I just went completely on my own. So I was just writing, thinking of ideas, how this can connect to that place, you know. And I think I nailed it. I'm not sure. I'm not a perfect writer. Nobody is, obviously. But of course, I am open to feedback or constructive criticism if you guys have any, because I do plan to make maybe a part 2, but it's gonna be really hard for me to put Project Playtime in the title if I do make a part 2. Though I do have an idea on how I could possibly make a sequel to the story, but you know, with the ending and all, I don't know how that's gonna work with Project Playtime in the title, you know. But I could possibly make a part 2, but that'd take a long time. So I'm just glad I got this story out, you know. I'm just glad I got to make something of Project Playtime, you know, related, and I'm glad I got it out this month, because I was aiming for late last month or early this month, and of course a bunch of stuff came up and I had to delay it every time I was like working on it. Something else popped up, you know, so I had to delay it even more. But I'm glad it's finally out for everybody to enjoy, and so far the story has gotten good responses, which I'm very surprised about. But I'm really glad a lot of you guys did like my story, my original vision of what I wanted this story, because this story did kind of go through a little bit of changes. Not really, but I did have some different ideas here and there, you know, on what I wanted to be in the story, and some things did make it in, some things did not. But most of the story is basically what I had in mind ever since the beginning. Nothing really big has changed, but some things have been altered here and there, you know. I like the part where Boxy Boo says I'm Boxy Boo and Boo's all over it. Nice. Should Markiplier make a Garden and Bam Bam movie? I mean, I don't know. I'm sure the Euphoric Brothers would be happy or would be open to that, but not sure about Markiplier. I know Markiplier does like Garden and Bam Bam, which is pretty cool. What's up, Rude Blue Type? How are ya? Just wondering, but do you think you'll ever collaborate with Mob Entertainment? Technically, I have already. They did have me on Chapter 4, if you didn't know. I do voice a character in Chapter 4. And technically that was a collaboration in a way, right? But I am friends with Mob Entertainment. I'm friends with a lot of devs. I'm friends with Tyler, like the manager of everything, and Amanda as well. Both great people. I even gave them a special thanks in the credits of my Project Playtime story. But I am close with a few devs here and there, and very nice people. Have you seen the new Project Playtime that is coming? Yeah, the new multiplayer. I've been meaning to talk about that. Yeah, the new multiplayer game that Mob is seemingly hinting at, you know, like on IMDb. On LinkedIn, right? Like they were like hiring people for a new multiplayer game, which is pretty interesting. I wonder how that's gonna play out. Yeah, I was a character in Chapter 4. Well, it was kind of a cameo. I play a specialist number 5 in the theater incident tape. Mob and Talk 2, right? Yeah, technically, yeah. My Mob and Talk episodes technically do go under Mob. Mob does, you know, approve it and everything. So it kind of is technically Mob, you know, Mob property or whatever, but it does, I do get help from Mob Entertainment sometimes with those interviews. So technically, yeah, I do collaborate with Mob in Mob and Talk. And yeah, that's the thing with the VHS tape in Chapter 4 that I'm in. That's related to Project Playtime, and that's related to the theater incidents, and that's what I based my story off of. I don't know if you guys got that detail in the story, if you have heard it. The whole story is basically based on the theater incident, which I am part of the VHS tape for in Chapter 4. And that's why I wanted to base it off the theater incident. Even though it's not canon, I did kind of want to nod towards that, you know? That's why in the beginning of the well, I don't want to say that much spoilers, but you know, if you do a story about Playbreak or Project Playtime 2, but the title would be called Rollbreak. Why? I mean, Playbreak is basically just Project Playtime, but for Roblox. You're one lucky guy. Well, thank you so much, Kitty. Hey, Nice, do you think there was probability of project or new multiplayer game news? I'm not sure, but from what people have saw on LinkedIn with Mob Entertainment, there seems to be another multiplayer game in the works, which is both pretty interesting, and I'm really curious on how they're gonna pull this off. But without further ado, let's go ahead and play some Project Playtime. I know it's been a hot minute since I played, so I'm really excited to hop back on the game, and let's see if we can find some games, which we do find some people here. Side note, I love how Boxy Boo is holding your YouTube play button. Yeah, I put that up before the stream. I know you guys can't see it, but oh, we lost all the players. But yeah, I did put that up for fun. You know, Boxy is pretty much one of my favorite Poppy Playtime characters of all time. So I have to show my boys some respect. You know, some respect. I'm still looking for a new director for project. No idea. No idea. They need to revive Project Playtime. Yeah, I agree. Hey, look, guys, look. That's the location in my story, the theater. But yeah, mostly the idea of the theater being the main area for the Project Playtime story, or for at least half of it. One is because the theater incident, I wanted to base it off of that. And two, the theater is my favorite map. So that's why I wanted to create a story based on that. And guys, let me know if the music is too loud or too low. I want it to be like a little mix. Okay, it kind of does sound too loud, so let me push it down a little bit more. There you go. Okay. Hey, nice. Do you have a prediction for a Poppy Playtime movie release date, just to guess when it comes out? I would say probably in the next 2 years, so maybe 2028, I would say. 2028, late 2028. What's up, Crafter? How are you? I would say late 2028. Yeah. Oh, man. Look at my beautiful avatar. Ooh. The mob hoodie, bro. Okay. First game back in a while. And we are facing a Boxy boo, which is story accurate. And also, if you guys have seen the story or have already listened to it, what do you guys think about the lore I gave my character? What do you guys think about the lore or the little detail on how Ray became Nized? What do you guys think about that? And actually, Ray, if you guys didn't know, I don't think you guys know, I named him Ray because my dad calls me Ray in real life sometimes, which just means sun, I believe, sunset or something, or Ray, like lights, I think, but he just calls me Ray. Like, you know, it's like a habit of his, like a nickname he gave me growing up. And that's why I named my character Ray and slash Nized. That bug. Okay. Some YouTubers said that it's masking the revival of Project Playtime. Well, I don't know. I would just wait and see whatever they do, you know, announce, you know. The mods are trying to revive, but they can't. I mean, I wouldn't say the mods that people make do revive the game. I mean, like, it's cool that they're making their own project, you know. But I wouldn't say it could replace the real game, because it's not the real game, you know. You haven't watched it yet? Well, whenever you do have the chance, I recommend it. What's up, Splendor? How are you? What do you think Chapter 2 of Indigo Park will come out? No idea, actually. It's been a while since we got any update on that. But game development does take time, you know. So, I'm more than happy to wait. Okay, Boxy's right there. No, nothing can bring back the game. You know, like, no amount of player count will revive the game. No amount of players can revive the game, you know, number-wise. Nothing. Mob will come back to the game whenever they want. So it's not up to us. All we can do is just keep talking about the game, keep playing it. And that's pretty much all we can do. But it's not up to us if Mob wants to come back to the game. It's up to Mob themselves. So no matter if there's YouTubers saying, oh, get the player count to 10,000 or 5,000, and then Mob will have no choice but to revive it. That's not true. That's silly. I think the whole idea of getting players together, getting on the game, will tell Mob we want the game back. They know we want the game back already. They know. But it's up to them if they want to come back to it or not. Oh, no. So, yeah, it's not up to me. Even if I got 10,000 players on the game, you know, it's not gonna matter. Mob doesn't listen to content creators, you know, based on their game. Yeah, I heard about the new multiplayer game. I wonder how that's gonna go down. You guys can expect videos on that as well from me. Okay, I think Boxy's coming back. Okay. Damn. I think he is coming back. Because you heard that somewhere. No, then don't believe that. Don't believe that. Not true. Not true. No amount of players will bring back the game. No amount of player count. No, don't believe anyone who says that. That's not true. I feel like if they brought the game back, they should do a remake or a new game that's similar to Project. I think it would be a smarter decision if they do remake the game from scratch. You know, they get the feedback from Project Playtime and then put that towards a new multiplayer game that's similar to Project Playtime, or they just remake the whole thing. You know, at least that's what I think. Okay, he's not leaving me alone. We're halfway done. Would you still play Play Break? I don't really go on Roblox in general, so I don't really play Play Break. I wonder if it's gonna be free. I hope it's gonna be free, because I don't think people... I don't know. For me, I think it's smarter if the games in general are free, but they have in-game cosmetics, you know, like Fortnite and Apex and all that. I think that's the smartest decision, because I don't think people would want to pay to play games, you know? I mean, yeah, that's how companies make money, but if the multiplayer game has cosmetics, you know, they can pay with real money, why make the game pay to play, you know? Why? For me, it makes no sense, you know? For me, it makes no sense. It would make sense if the game is free and they do charge you for cosmetics that are optional to buy. That makes the most sense to me, and that's the most fair, in my opinion. Nah, this is awesome. I'm watching for Poppy Playtime news. Well, thank you so much, Implosion. I'm not much of an audio book type, but maybe I'll listen to it when I sleep, though. Well, thank you, Zay. And how's your vacation going? Okay. Okay, we just need one toy part. Bruh, okay. Well, there goes our first DC of the day. Okay. You should do a live stream where every weekend are you playing different games or Poppy Playtime chapters. If OBS lets me, I would actually do that. Yes. If OBS does like me enough, yes, I would actually do that. But right now, OBS, it's like a gamble. As you saw in the beginning of the stream, it's very laggy, and then later it does work for some reason. So it's pretty much a gamble with me from OBS. So I will have to see, but this is basically a test stream. I'm surprised it's going well so far. So it depends on OBS, honestly. What's up, Tusker? What's up, Roger? But that's pretty much the truth, you know? Can I play Project Playtime with you later? I'll be streaming for maybe almost 2 hours. As you guys know, I try to at least hit 2 hours before I end it. Because after a few, maybe like an hour or so of Project Playtime, it does kind of get boring, you know? But I still love the game, but I'm not gonna be... I'm not gonna dodge the, you know, the inevitable. It does kind of get boring after a little bit. But I still love the game, you know? I see you locked in. No worries, Lucas. No worries. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Oh, look. It's a story toy. Did you hear the brief updates on Chapter 6? Yes, a little bit. Not that much, but a little bit. Look at me. Am I back on the game? Yes, I'm back on the game. I think I am. Okay. It's nice where you're at. Nice. You're going to the beach every day. That is awesome. I think my dad wants to go to the beach soon. Yeah, I don't know why OBS does not work for me, bro. It's weird. It's great for recording. OBS for me is perfect for recording, but for streaming, not so much. I hate it. I don't know. If OBS was really was working 100% of the time for me, I would be streaming more often. But I know it's I try my best. Every time I try to stream and it lags, I do apologize. You know, OBS does hate me for streaming at least. But I always try to check the settings. But no matter what I do, it does turn out to be laggy as always. You know, it's unfortunate, but yeah. Well, download region, I am on Los Angeles, California. That's the download region of me. You love my intro? Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Do you think people will make animations on your story? If they want to, yeah, I would love to see animations based on my story, yes. There's some people who want me to animate the story, but I'm like, that takes money, that takes a whole team and time, you know. Yo, thank you so much for the jewels, Afli. You know, I never actually got the gifts thing. What does that do? What do gifts do? Or jewels? What is that? Where are you streaming now? I'm on OBS, but I'm surprised it's working well right now. I'm on OBS. There's nothing else except for Streamlabs, but I tried Streamlabs before too, and it's like the same thing. Streamlabs is still OBS. I don't think there's any other options. I think OBS is like the main one because it does let you put layers, you know, scenes and all that. It's like the platform to record and stream on, you know. Guys, look. Just like in the story, there's something in there. The black boxes are in there. These pillars are recording us. It hears me talking right now. Playtime Co's recording me. There's a box in here. There's a black box, a recorder box. But even is Project Playtime story? That's a fan story of mine that I've been working on since February. It's now up on my channel. So if you go to my channel and go to my recent videos, it's literally my first recent video. It's my passion project for Project Playtime. It's my big love letter to the game. And this story was basically my iron lung to Markiplier. It's basically the iron lung to my Markiplier. So I hope a lot of people do like it. So far, people do like what I created, and I'm really happy for that. Why does Mob not bring back Project Playtime? I'm sure they're very busy with a bunch of other stuff, and Project Playtime is like the least of their problems, you know. But they know we're still playing the game. They know we still love it. They know how much of an impact this game does have on the Poppy Playtime world and community. But it's just a matter of, you know, whenever they're not busy. But you know, with this new multiplayer game that people have been seeing on LinkedIn in the works, I assume they're working on that. I don't know. So it's just up to Mob at this point, not up to us. There's nothing we, the community, can do for Project Playtime. Mob just comes back to it whenever they want. So until that day comes, we'll see. Okay. Oh my god, we got 4 out of 6 already. Nice. Wait, there's a toy part here. Is this bugged? Is this bugged? It is bugged. Oh man. Dang. Have you seen the comic featuring the smiling and nightmare critters? Yes, I have actually. By the way, speaking of critters, I'm surprised people have not asked me this or was pointing it out. Why were the critters in my Project Playtime story? The critters have nothing to do with Project Playtime, right? False. I have critters in my story because look, this map is when we got our first look at the smiling critters in general before Chapter 3 released or anything that we knew about the smiling critters. Project Playtime was the game that gave us our first look at the critters, and that's why I implemented the smiling critters in my Project Playtime story. So the critters do have a connection with Project Playtime, and that's the exact reason why they're in my story. If you ever thought about why Nyes put critters in his story, that's the reason why I put Bubba and Bobby in it. Yeah, the game does not work sometimes. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We can't literally level up anymore in this game. We're basically just playing for fun, like more fun than usual, you know. Obviously we play this game for fun, but now we're just playing for free because we don't get any XP anymore. Like we literally can't level up anymore, which sucks. Because I was hoping to at least get to like level 500. Uh-oh. No. Yo, thank you so much, Taser. I really do appreciate your support, man, and your kind words. Oh, I closed it on him. Call the train! Uh-oh. If they do end up creating a whole new Project Playtime, I wonder how they will deal with the people who bought cosmetics. No idea. I don't know if they can do refunds, you know. I don't know. I don't know how that worked with Steam. No idea. I assume there would be some sort of compensation. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yoo! GG's. GG's. How many chapters do you think there will be of Hobby Playtime? No idea. I think chapter 6 might be the final one. Not sure. See, look, we can't level up anymore. It sucks. We're basically playing for free. There's nothing we can do anymore. I don't know. This whole thing is bugged. It sucks. You can't buy anything in the shop either? Really? I mean, I don't have any play coins because I haven't spent money on this since phase 3. But yeah, you can't buy anything anymore apparently. Damn, that sucks. Did you also hear about Project Playtime 2? There's no confirmation that it is Project Playtime 2. It could be an entire new different game, you know? So I think Project Playtime 2 is mostly for click engagement or clickbait. I wouldn't call it Project Playtime 2 because we have no idea what this game is about, you know? Yeah, the level systems don't work, sadly. It sucks, dude. It sucks. Hey, Nice, in your opinion, who is your favorite Poppy? Or what is your favorite Poppy? Oh, I read that completely wrong. In your opinion, who is your favorite Poppy Playtime character? It can include Chapter 5. Mine is CatNap because he's such a good character. Good decision. My favorite of all time, I would have to say either Huggy, CatNap, or Boxy Boo, or Lily, you know. Yo, thank you so much. Yeah, I can use your tickets, but I don't think we can buy anything anymore, you know. The description sounded a lot like Project Playtime. I mean, if you put Poppy Playtime and multiplayer in the same sentence, people would automatically assume it's like Project Playtime, you know, an asymmetrical. I think this new game would be fine if it's another asymmetrical like this. I think what made Project Playtime really special is because it's obviously multiplayer, and you get to play as the monsters themselves. I think that's what that's what makes Project Playtime really special, in my opinion. What do you guys think? What makes Project Playtime stand out for you guys? Is it the fact that it's multiplayer in a Poppy Playtime world, or is because you can play as the monsters? Like, what do you think? What makes Project Playtime special? For me, it's the ability to play as the monsters. I don't know. I don't know if I'll make it like another story. I have no idea. No idea. All you can do is buy perks, and now you can't do anything else. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't know what happened. I think it's Steam. I think it's like a Steam issue. But they're still paying for the servers. You can still play online, so there's some money still being invested in Project Playtime, right? It's weird. I don't know what's going on. I think it's Steam. Oh, what? Okay, I messed up. There you go. Let's go down. The repetitiveness is never boring. I think the fact you can play as the monster, I was sad they never added CatNap or Kissy. Kissy is in the game. It's just a skin for Huggy Wuggy. Kissy is in the game, but CatNap, no. I think all those reasons make Project Playtime special. Yeah, see? I personally feel like I would be disappointed if they decided to go with another multiplayer game and they abandoned Project Playtime forever because I love the game and spent money on it. See, like, I've been seeing that reason being in the mix, you know, saying, oh, if they abandon Project Playtime, I will be pissed because I spent so much money on it. It's not really Mob's fault, you know. It depends. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But even then, I wouldn't spend that much money on Project Playtime. I have, but just not hundreds, you know. They use free servers, not paid ones. No, not really. No, these are dedicated servers, I believe. I don't think it's peer-to-peer. I mean, yeah, if the host leaves, you know, if the host leaves the game, we all get disconnected. But I believe this is dedicated servers, not peer-to-peer. I might be wrong. I don't know. I might be wrong. But I believe to keep a game up and running, they have to be paying for it. Is what I mean. Because keeping a game alive or keeping a game, you know, being playable takes money. So, what's up, Red Guy? How are you? What is your favorite puzzle? Mine's this one or the puzzle one, the one where you have to match the pictures. No, you can't buy currency apparently. Hey, what's up, William? Yeah, man, I'm glad to be back. Good to be back to streaming. Good to be back. Feels good. This is mostly a test stream because, as most of you guys know already, OBS hates me for streaming, so every time I try to stream, it's a gamble. And today, luck was on our side. Oh, hi. No! Nope. Whoa. Hey, that's cheating. Hey, you fell. Oh, my bad. You fell. You fell off. You guys saw that, right? I'm sorry. I kind of gave that guy away. Okay. Oh, we're going to go down. We're going to go down. Yes. Come on. Yes. Use Epic Online servers. The servers rely on the host internet connection, which is basically why. Yeah, that's what I thought, but they still pay to keep the game online. You know, they still pay to keep it alive. So money is still being invested by Mob. Keeping games up is not free. Red guy, I probably don't remember you now. I see so many people. Where are you, Boxy? Okay, Boxy's not coming. And that's for some reason I can't gain tickets when I try to buy something. Yeah, the game is bugged right now. Nobody can level up. Nobody can get XP. Nobody can get tickets. Nobody can buy play coins anymore. It's a big issue right now. I have made a video on it I think like last month I did make a video on it. But yeah, it's a big issue that everybody's getting affected by. So it's not just you, it's everybody. See, we basically got nothing. We got no XP from that game. So we're pretty much just playing for fun. For free, but basically. You know. Gentleman John is a character based on the teasers of Letters of Chapter 5. What do you think this experiment is? No idea. It's my first time hearing that. It's my first time ever hearing that. Hold on. By the way, guys, if you haven't joined my Discord server, I highly recommend doing so you won't have to miss any videos from me or anything. Let's get to 800 members. So let me put the link in the chat. If you haven't joined my Discord server, who's your favorite YouTuber? I really enjoy the Vanoss crew. So Wildcat, Vanoss, Nogla, Delirious, Terrorizer. You know, I enjoy all those guys. I'll have to say, I believe those are my favorite YouTubers of all time. The Vanoss crew. I think you're the only one who hasn't reverted back to phase 2. Everyone else has. Yeah, mostly because this is the actual live game, you know. But how you say it? I play on this one because you can actually play with people. It's the live game, and phase 2, there's a bunch of cheaters on here. I mean, there's a bunch of cheaters on here too on this version, but back there on phase 2 and everything, there's more cheaters, and there's the bee hopping and all that. Blah, 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 blah. There's a guy called Detective Pikachu, who's remaking Project Playtime. I don't think that's a good idea, man, because Mob will probably take that down if they want to, because they don't like anyone using their assets into making their own game, you know. So I highly recommend them not doing that or pursuing that. It's cool that he's remaking Project Playtime, you know, but I would not recommend doing that. I don't know. Like he can do whatever he wants, but you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Mob does reach out with legal action or, you know, a cease and desist, because that has happened in the past before. I believe there was another multiplayer game being made by someone like Project Playtime. Like somebody was making Project Playtime, and yeah, that got taken down quickly by Mob. So yeah. Who's your favorite Pokemon? Jigglypuff. 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 What is this Boxy doing? Guys, look, it's the chair pile from the story. Oh yeah, in the story, I did say that Huggy Wuggy was like watching me, or like in this area. I literally went under here, and he stood right here. So this is exactly the spot where that part of the story happens when Huggy steps in front of me. He literally steps right here, and I'm hiding underneath this pile. So, in case you guys didn't get that visual. So, twin brothers, how are ya? It's not Project Playtime 2. I don't think it is. So, if you hear Project Playtime 2, I think it's just clickbait. Okay, we got 1 out of 6. 2 out of 6 now. Hello. Okay, I have to lock in with this piano puzzle. You guys already know I don't like the piano one, because if you mess up, it goes all the way back. I don't like that. Do you think they should add CatNap to Project Playtime? Yes, CatNap would make easy numbers back. If you see a banner, let's say they do update Project Playtime. If you say new monster CatNap, or new playable monster CatNap, or like play as CatNap, that will grab your attention, right? I believe that will grab everybody's attention. Hey, are you going to make a second one? I don't know yet, bro. Because it's kind of hard for me to make a sequel to my story because I don't want to spoil anything, but based on the ending, it's going to be kind of hard for me to make a second one. I probably could make a second one, but it will be hard to put Project Playtime in the title. I listened to your story while going to bed yesterday. It was really good. I love the voice acting especially. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, the cast did a great job. I think I did alright, but the rest of the cast did amazing. They carried the story hard. Do you currently own any of the new Poppy Playtime Funko Pops? Nice. No, I actually did pre-order them, so I think they ship out this month. I think next week they do ship out, so expect maybe a video or shorts on them. I think I'll do shorts for every single one of them, like alone. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. Your avatar is sick? Well, thank you so much. Yeah, this is the same look I've been running for years now. Mob hoodie, TV head. The mob hoodie I did earn. I didn't hack my way to getting the mob hoodie. I was given to it. Or how do you say it? I was given it by mob. There you go. Come on, inject it. Come on, put the puzzle. Come on, put the toy part. But yeah, mob did give me the mob hoodie. I didn't cheat my way to get it like how some people do. That's the Temu mob hoodie, as I like to call it. But I earned this hoodie. The mob did give it to me. And then I wear the ninja pants, Boxy shoes that were in the story. If you guys caught that, I did implement my Boxy shoes in the story. So that was really fun to write. Let's go. No! Any possibility you could be making other stories in the future, not just as a sequel to your Project Playtime story? You know, this story has been... I've been wanting to make my own thing for a long time. There's so many people that inspired me to make a story of my own. But, yeah, Project Playtime was the big #1 thing I wanted to base my first ever story on. I wouldn't call mine original, like an original story. I think it is, but it's based off an IP, so I can't say it's 100% original, you know? But it is my original story based on an IP, you know? What's up, rookie? What is one moment of Project Playtime that you never forgot? Like playing the game or like anything else? Because I would never forget the first time the gameplay or the cinematic trailer for Project Playtime dropped. That was like, yeah, that was really huge, you know? Project Playtime is the game that got me into Poppy Playtime itself. I don't know if you guys know that, or many of you know that, but Project Playtime is the game that got me into Poppy itself. If it wasn't for Project, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I probably wouldn't. Oh, this guy left. What I feel like Harley-Saur is going to betray us in Chapter 6. I mean, we obviously need his help, but let's be real. Who's going to trust him after Chapter 4? Yeah, I wouldn't trust him. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Besides tag, what game mode would you want to Project Playtime to have? I did make a video on that. If you go to my channel or my playlist of Project Playtime videos, you'll see... Oh no, I think it's my suggestion videos. If you go to my channel and go to my suggestion videos of Project Playtime, you will see game modes. Like a game modes video. And I did give 2 or 3 game mode concepts. If you were to be a game director for Project Playtime 2, what would you add? Firstly, the ability to play with your friends. So, parties, maximum of 4 players. So the monster won't be facing a whole team, you know? That's unfun. That's not really fun if the team is very coordinated. But, of course, balance will be in the mix. So, I do have a full playlist of Project Playtime suggestions, and that's pretty much all the suggestions I would put if I were director. There was even... I even made a whole... I made a dedicated video called If I Were the Director, or if I was directing Project Playtime, and all those suggestions, or most of them, are new ones that I would implement if I were the director of Project Playtime. Which my #1 thing, if I was gonna be the director, is balance. That's the #1 thing I would focus on, balance. Not content first, not content, balance. That's the one thing I would focus on to make the game more fun to play, more optimized, more balanced for both monster and survivor. Of course, this game is not going to be survivor sided or monster sided. I would try my best to make it balanced as hell. You know? But I would not put a vote to kick, because then people would abuse that, you know, saying, oh, vote to kick this player for no reason, and they all do it, they get kicked for no reason. No, I would make it different. Even though your story is not canon to the main Poppy Playtime timeline, I always found some way to make it something non-canon, you know? Yeah, that's very flattering. I'm glad people like to make their own fan canons, you know? Or their own head cannons. RAM? I mean, yeah, if you need more RAM, yeah, you have to buy more RAM. Hello. Okay. No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, that's gonna be my main idea if I were director. Make the game more balanced. Number one thing. Oh, we got a Huggy. Where are you, Huggy? Our first Huggy of the stream. We've been facing only Boxies. Where is he? Where's the boy? Where's the boy? Do you think the story will become animation? By me, if I were to get a team together, maybe in the future, depends. But if there's some people who make fan animations of the story, that'll be pretty cool, you know. They won't be officially under me, you know, under my distribution, you know, but fan projects or fan things are always cool to see. Woohoo! Run! Woohoo! Woo! Huggy, no. Huggy, I have thousands of hours. Okay, I was gonna say I have over 1,000 hours on DVD. Mob needs to optimize Project Playtime. I agree. Oh shoot! Run! Run, dude! That's why I ran. You should be happy you left because the Huggy in my game is smoking everybody. Oh no, I didn't leave. The game crashed on itself, or the lobby crashed, so I didn't leave. I don't trust Huggies. Oh, there he is. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't trust him. Okay, there he is. Let's hide. He's going up there for some reason. He's going up there. Let's hide. He didn't see me. Cool. Dude, I don't trust Huggy. I don't trust him. Also, if you guys didn't get the clocking or the nod in my Project Playtime story, when Huggy first appeared, I said I couldn't tell where he came from. That's a nod to how the footsteps work in this game. Like, you can't tell if it's coming from behind you, in front of you, if it's far away. That's literally a little nod to that bug. I don't know how many people clocked that, but... If Project Playtime came to VR, I mean, yeah. Just in general, if Poppy Playtime came to VR, yes, of course, I'll make content on that. Okay, I think this guy's gonna go get him. Yep. Who do you think we are as a player? I always thought Rich till chapters, but we were obviously a scientist that worked there. I think we're just a player who, or a character who's an employee. Maybe we're part of the, we were part of the starting people of the Hour of Joy. Maybe we were part of that group that started the Hour of Joy. What's up, Fora? I don't know if the story can become a fan game because the mob would probably take that down. Like, people can make fan games, but not directly steal from within the game. I think the previous game, or the previous fan game that this guy was making, he was remaking Project Playtime, but he was taking actual models from the games. He was like literally taking assets from the games, and that's what got him taken down. So, yeah. Can you play Gorilla Tag? I don't play VR like that. I play VR rarely, but I rarely only play single player games. Project Playtime came to consoles to revive the game. I agree. Oh, he's dead. Okay, we're halfway done. Okay, I can't tell where he's coming from. I guess that's what adds to the horror in Poppy Playtime, right? Like you can't tell where the monster is coming from. There he is. Woo! Bye-bye. Oh, he doesn't check. Why do you check? Ow! Why do players check there? Is it just game sense? I don't know if it's just game sense. I think it's just game sense. Not sure, but I am one hit, so am getting worried. Yeah, but if I were him, I would be very careful. But there's a chance that mob will take that game down. I'm surprised Playbreak is not taken down because they're literally charging. I mean, it's a whole different thing, but still, I don't know. They are charging for cosmetics, and I don't know if that. I know that's like a rule breaker. If you do make fan games of Poppy Playtime and you're distributing paid cosmetics and stuff, they will take that game down. So I would be careful. I think it's fine as long as the assets you use for your game are not directly from mob. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's looking for me, bro. Okay, he's not. He's not. Oh, cool. What's up, Muffin? How are ya? I think Smiling Critter Survivor is that thing that's been in the trademark thing, right? I don't know if that got canceled because there's like nothing about it. There's like nothing, bro. Oh, he lost me. Okay. Cool, almost got this one. Got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Go, 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 go. You hope Poppy Playtime gets a revival? Yes, that's my #1 thing. I know my audience heavily depend on my, or look up to me for Poppy Playtime stuff, you know? That's how I earned the title of the Poppy Playtime guy. Even mob devs refer to me as like the main guy for Poppy Playtime, which is very flattering. Bye-bye. No, 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 no. Hiding, 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 hiding. Oh, you almost got him. You almost got him with that. Whoa. Did you guys see that? Nice. I love that. I love that. Oh, he died for it. It's okay. It's okay. Hopefully he's not dead. Which he is not, thankfully. Oh, we got him. We got him. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way over here on this side of the map to get this one. Okay. And we'll source back to Poppy Playtime for its assets. Yeah, but if you're taking assets directly from Poppy Playtime's files or Poppy Playtime's in-game files, that's a big no-no. Everything has to be made from scratch from you guys. That's the one thing I've saw on Mob's official rules on their website. Like, every asset has to be originally made by you. You can't take it from any of their games. So, take that as you will, but yeah, I would just be careful. So, upbeat boy. No! No! Run! Run! Corre! Uh-oh. He has his charge attack. I know he does. I know he has his charge ready for me, bro. Okay. Yeah, see? See? I knew it. Even the grab pack systems? I think the grab pack systems you have to make from scratch as well. I don't think you can... No, you can't directly take anything. Like, you can't literally take anything from their actual in-game files. That's a big no-no for them. So everything has to be made completely from scratch. So I would be very careful on making fan games. Oh, he missed. He missed, and he went down. Should I buy the Yarnaby plushie? You could. I was planning to do so myself. Because I have the Spencer's one. I have a Yarnaby plushie, but I got like the one that doesn't open its mouth, but it is official. It's a licensed Yarnaby. Woo! Okay, he did see me. Okay, hopefully he does not see me now. Yeah, he saw me. Ah, he hit me. I think I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead. My roll did not work. Oh, that actually scared me. I thought that was a player. Woo! Yo, thank you so much for the stars or for the jewels. Yoo! Okay, I think I can call the train, but will be tough. Could McFarlane possibly make the prototype? Maybe. That'd be cool. Okay, hopefully I can survive long enough. So, Christopher, how are you? Can I play with you in Poppy Playtime? If you can. If you can join my game, because it's just a matter of luck. Have you seen the Odyssey? I have not. How do you know? How do you actually know, bro? Okay, you know what? Let me try something. Let me try something. Let me try something. Maybe he thinks I'm going to the other side. Unless he's just chilling by the thing. Nope, he's still there. Smart guy, smart guy. Oh, he jumped down. Woo! GG's, Huggy. Woo! Let's go. See? Patience. Patience. You have to have patience. And he instantly left. Wow. Yo, Umar, thank you so much, man. Shout out to Umar. Whew. Whew. Okay. Do you still play Roblox Playbreak? I rarely play Playbreak. Rarely play. Because it's on Roblox. I don't really play Roblox. Whew. Okay, we got out of that. GG's, Huggy. Well played. Okay. Alright. 4 years later and we're still waiting for the movie. movies take time. Movies take time. I don't know if they're still writing in the, or they're still in the writing process, but movies do take a long time, so I wouldn't be surprised if it takes another 2 years or 3, right? No, you're good. You're good, Umar. You don't have to donate. Nobody has to donate. You just being here is enough content or enough donation for me. Donating is completely optional. You follow me on Roblox? Nice. I plan to... I don't know. I think it's too much work. If I do make another Roblox account, but that one's just mostly for me, like me personal. Like a personal Roblox account for me and my friends. And then have one publicly, which you guys already know. Already have added. I don't know though. It's too much work to make just 2 accounts, you know. I don't know. I don't go on Roblox that much anymore. So, and I don't really add people. I just add whoever adds me. So, movies do take a lot to the time. Last time that we got, they were talking about the film company. Yeah, see, last time we just got the producers producing it and the company working on it, which is Legendary Pictures. Yeah, Roblox games I heard are easier to make because it already has it has like a pre-built engine to make games. It's not like Unreal Engine or Unity, you know. Oh, we got a mommy, our first mommy of the stream. Lovely. But I prefer people to actually make games on their own and not on Roblox, you know. Like, it's cool that people can make really good games on Roblox, but I would prefer if they would actually take Unity or Unreal Engine to make their own game, you know. That's much cooler in my opinion. If Nice is not an actor in the movie, I'm not gonna watch it. That's flattering. But I don't know if Legendary Pictures is open like how Blumhouse is. You know how Blumhouse in both FNAF movies, they had Dawko, Razbowski, you know, they had a bunch of YouTubers in the movies, I guess cameos. I don't know if Legendary is open like that. I'm not sure. But it'll be an honor. It'll be an honor if I do get the opportunity to be in the movie, which I highly doubt, because, you know, yeah. But that'd be cool. I like both of them. I think the second one is more enjoyable in my opinion because more stuff happens, more action. But FNAF 2 does have a lot of flaws. FNAF 1 as well. But FNAF 1 is pretty steady for a first movie. Roblox isn't free to publish anymore? Well, yeah. And see, like, and they're already using AI, you know. There's an ability to use AI to make games. Well, then what's the point then? The whole point of making games is because you're putting your whole dedication to making the game. Why would you use AI to make it? That's dumb. Very dumb. Yeah, for me, Roblox, if you say, oh, I made a game. I created an actual game. Really? Well, what's it called? If you go on Roblox and search, you know, you didn't make the game, bro. You used an engine. I mean, same thing with Unity and Unreal Engine, but I think people respect you more if you make an actual game from Unity or Unreal Engine. Roblox is like an easy, you know, system to make a game. I don't know. For me, it's not as impressive, you know. For me, it's not as impressive. Same on Fortnite. Fortnite, you know, if you, oh, I made a game. It's on Fortnite. No. Dude, for me, it's more impressive if you made it from Unity or Unreal Engine. Dude, I'm pressing this thing. Why isn't that working? Sheep is not an actor. Oh, I don't know, but I will see. But I don't think he will be. I wouldn't say comfortable, but I don't know. He just never mentioned that he's an actor or voice actor, or he would like to try it, you know. I never got that impression or idea from him. Roblox is overrated in my opinion. I'm surprised people still support it, bro. Like, even after everything that went down last year or early this year about everything with Roblox, I'm surprised people still play it. That's why I don't like Roblox. I don't like it. It's very controversial. I think the prototype always had spider legs. Oh my god, there goes mommy. She DC'd. Cool. How many DCs is that? 2 or 3 on the stream? I think that's like 2 or 3 DCs already. The server was so laggy. It was. It was. Let me see something. Okay. I see a bunch of people talking about, how you say it? They talk about how hacking into exclusive cosmetics into Poppy Playtime is pathetic. In my opinion, I kind of agree. I wouldn't say pathetic, but it is kind of sad. Like, I get it. It's a game with less than 200 players every day or 300 players per day, and it's been abandoned for almost 3 years. But still, bro, still, why would you hack the game files to get something that's not exclusive, or that's exclusive to mob devs and handpicked people, you know? Like, for me, if I had to hack to get a cosmetic, I wouldn't feel like it's the real cosmetic. I wouldn't feel like I didn't earn it, because I didn't earn it. I hacked to get it, which is pretty sad, you know? Like, yay, I got the cosmetic, that's very exclusive, but I don't feel special having it. I didn't earn it. That defeats the whole purpose. How long have you been streaming? I think I've been streaming for over an hour. It's only been an hour, bro? It feels so long. It feels so long. What's your best skin in Poppy Playtime? The one I'm using right now. TV head, mob hoodie, ninja pants, boxy shoes, the foam grab pack, and the voxel hands. Yeah. Oh, we got a Huggy Wuggy. There he is. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, in years? Oh, in years? I have no idea. Technically speaking, I did start when I was like... No idea the age, but... I think I started technically like in 2017, 2018. Oh my god. Like in 2018. But I haven't been streaming actively until maybe 2021, 2022. Yeah, see, I've seen a crazy amount of players running around with the partner hoodies, see? Like, what makes it special then? What makes it special if everyone has it? You know? I'm trying to install Poppy Playtime, but I can't. I don't know why. I have Steam and all, but I just can't. That's weird. So it's a Steam error then. It's not letting me look for a game anymore. Wait, what? I'm level 22. What? You guys see that? I'm level 22. That's weird. I was like level, what? 200 something? Or 300? I forget. I think I was like 200 something. It bumped me down to 22. It bumped me down to level 22. Why? Bro, what happened? Nice. What is the QR code for? Oh, scan it. Scan it, you will see. I'm kidding. It's just all my socials. Is Poppy Playtime free? Yes, it is free to play. Only on Steam. How do I join the mob partner program? So, the applications have been closed for a long time. Like a very long time. I think almost 2 years now. But I think now mob has been getting stricter and more picky with people or with whoever they select, because of course there's always people that ruin stuff for other people, very controversial stuff, and that's why mob has been very picky with people now. I don't know when they're gonna open creator program applications, I don't know, but I think mob now will be hand picking people themselves. I don't think people will be able to apply anymore. I'm not sure, I don't know for sure, but from what I've seen, they've gotten more tighter with the rules and with the people. So that's why You don't see any applications being opened or anything with the creator program. And yeah. You're the monster? Well, have fun. But yeah. We'll see though. Oh, we got the theater. I thought we got the factory. Can you easily contact the devs? I do have direct lines to some devs, but I don't do any favors for anybody. I reach out to them whenever I have questions or I want to talk to them or ask something. But I do have direct contact with some devs here and there. What's up, Parent? How are you? I still don't know why mob accepted multiple lazy channels. I don't post much Poppy content. My same question, bro. There's still people inside the program that don't do anything and they're still in it, you know. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. Oh, hi. Hi, Boxy. Wow, this Boxy loves to launch himself. Look at him. Oh, this Boxy's crazy. Boxy is crazy. Boxy, you crazy, man. You crazy. You crazy, Boxy. You crazy. Maniac. Man, I got stuck. I got stuck. Could Yarnaby possibly work in Poppy Playtime? Maybe. I can see him working. I have a idea on how he can work. He'll be like a teleporting monster around the map with vents around the map, like how he does teleport in Chapter 4. So let's say there's a vent right here, and on this wall, Yarnaby can go up to it and teleport into it. Maybe not directly on the hatch because that would be camping, but maybe somewhere there will be vents around the map and he can teleport them. You know. What's up, Storm? How are you? How long is the stream going to be? Maybe for another hour. I try to aim for at least 2 hours. B-hopping Boxy is low-key annoying. It's unbalanced. I agree. I think B-hopping Mommy, B-hopping Boxy, B-hopping Huggy, B-hopping survivors are unbalanced. But there's nothing we can do about it. It's just how people play. I don't like it, but, you know. Look at that. He's a maniac. What is this Boxy doing? It's a maniac. Did the Funko Pops release on August, or did they change the date? Because, no, if you go on the website right now, I don't know if it's the same for the outside of US, but here in the US, it says there on the website when I pre-ordered it, or when you're about to pre-order it, it says ships between July 24th or July 26th. So, this month they do ship, or next week. So, I'm assuming we're going to be getting them early August. Early August. Why don't you play Playbreak anymore? I don't know, it's the same thing as Poppy Playtime. I don't play Poppy Playtime all the time. You know, I'm not obsessed with it. I just love the game with a passion. There's people that call me, you know, oh, he's obsessed with Poppy Playtime. Like, he can't stop thinking about it. Not true. Not true at all. I love the game, but I don't play it every single day. Damn. Boxy's right there. Yo, FOB Tech. Grab me in. Yep. Yeah. Is B-hopping the #1 thing you hate about Poppy Playtime, or is there another thing you hate about Poppy? There's so many things I dislike about Poppy, but B-hoppers and hackers are like the #1 or 2 things I don't like about Project. Like, for me, this is boring. You know, facing against B-hopping monsters, for me, that's boring. But that's just the way how people play. I don't like that play style. I don't play like that myself. You know, for me, that's unfun. Look at that. People are leaving. I will leave too. GG's. What's up, George? But, yeah, B-hoppers, hackers, cheaters. Those are my 2 dislikes about Poppy Playtime. But there's a bunch of stuff, you know. There's a bunch of stuff I don't like about Poppy Playtime. That's why I make so many suggestion videos. I have like 5 or 6 of them already. And it's just what I think about the game. This game needs really big balance changes. I'm not from the US, so I guess it comes in August. I see. Is this Poppy Playtime Forsaken? No, this is literally the real Poppy Playtime. Will you ever make a game? If I know how to code, or I got a team together, probably. I would love to make a game. My own game. I would love to make my own game. Oh, GG's. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way you play, you know. There's nothing wrong with the way you play, but expect people to leave, because, yeah, players don't like Boxy or mommy players who play like that, you know, be hopping everywhere. At least most people don't like that. So you could expect people to DC, you know. I don't like that myself, so but you did play well. You do play well. GG's. Let's see. Do you play tomorrow too? What do you mean tomorrow too? Favorite songs? I have so many. I wouldn't say favorite songs, but I do listen to a bunch of them, like Rudy, A Message for You, Please Don't Go by Casey and the Sunshine Band, Michael Jackson, Pitbull, Richie Valens, a bunch of. I'm more into like classic songs, you know. I do love modern songs, but I prefer old songs mostly, like 90s, 80s, 70s, you know, early 2000s. B-hoppers deserve to be put in the bad toy box. I kind of agree. I agree. Phase 5 mod? Knives in a box, yeah. At least Playbreak does have knives in a box. That concept Boxy skin that an official mob artist did make. Is this pre-recorded? No, this is live. I'm playing right now. This is a live stream, not premiere. If you did make a game, what would it be about? So, oh god. Don't hug. Nope. Look at that. Like how do you know? How do you know I'm just standing here? How do you know? Maybe sound? Maybe sound-wise, but I don't know. Oh god, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust monsters. Do you like the song Sleep by CG5? Yes. But I did have an idea on because I do have original characters myself. I have 3 female characters that I made from high school. One in college, I believe. I think the first year of college I did make one of them. Sophia, Ivy, and Tika. I did have an idea for their first comic. I did finish a script, but it was kind of bad. But I did like the it was gonna be like a horror thing, like a horror episode. But then I was like thinking, how can that work to be a game? And I think it could work as a game if I do think about a concept for it. But I would make my game based off of that idea I had with them. What's up, Natalie? Some monsters know how predictable people can be, I suppose. Oh, I was like waiting for it to start. I was waiting for it to start. Ocean Man is not doing anything being useless. Will the game be mascot? I do have some antagonists in that story. It did have 3 antagonists, but I wouldn't say they're mascots per se. Who? I don't know who that is. But hours don't matter, you know. What's up, Smith? How are you? Oh god. Uh-oh. Nope, I don't trust you. Nope. Nope, I don't trust you. I do not trust the monster. Get away from me. Would the prototype get a partner's logo or just like Doey? I don't know. Because we have been waiting for a new logo for a long time. I wanted one of Lily, but it just never happened. On everything, I would love to see you as a cameo in the movie. Well, I would... I think if I actually do get in the movie, I think you would actually see me cry on camera. Literally. I think. I genuinely think that's like the only times you guys will see me cry on camera. If I do somehow get in the Poppy movie, you know. Would you make a party game, playtime game for Roblox? No. No. I mean, Bam Bam is improving. The Euphoric brothers are listening to the feedback, you know. I'm friends with both the Euphoric brothers. They're good guys. You know, they know what they're doing. And I respect them for how far they've come with regard to Bam Bam, dude. It's pretty incredible. Alright, see you, Muffin. Have a great rest of your day or night. You gonna finish that yourself, or we're more than halfway done. Hey, nice. Just listen to the story. Great work. Question: is it healthy to have 400 hours on the game? First, thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it. And second, no, not really. Not really. I have almost 900 hours on this game. I have more than 1300 on DVD. So, not really. What's up, Connor? How are you? What do you think of the Garden of Bam Bam update? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It did give me a spook when I first played it. Pretty good, pretty good. Have I played Feed the Pit? Surprisingly, I have not. I don't know why I keep putting it. It's the thing with me. Every time I get a new game, I put it off for no reason. It's nothing personal. It's just a lazy habit of mine. I hate that. But I know I did make it in the yearbook in that game, which I will get to see once I do play the game. I know Isaac, Preston, and the whole team are really proud of their work. I'm proud of their work. Like they came so far from that game, and it's great that they're getting success from it. It's awesome. I wish them the best in their future as well. But I do know I am in the yearbook of that. They did add my pose. You know how I do like that. What is up, Ring Army, or like that. They did add that pose in, and I put "I'll speed you on the next run" as my slogan, and I did put my name as the projector. I don't know if you guys got that. The projector. You know, it's pretty funny. I have played Finding Frankie. Yes. He's right behind me. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Yo, thank you, George. Please don't spam. You get muted if you spam. That's literally in the rules. Am I in the Ring Army? Yeah. If you are subscribed and are a fan of my work, you are in the Ring Army. Yes. You're in the Ring Army. You are the Poppy fans in the Ring Army. I hit my microphone. Do you know Siren Head? Yes, I do know Siren Head. I can't wait for his movie and Cartoon Cat's movie. I'm really more interested in Cartoon Cat because Cartoon Cat is actually pretty creepy and the lore behind it. Pretty interesting. I'm more excited about Cartoon Cat. Yeah, you got accepted, Kira. Yeah. If you guys haven't joined my Discord server, it is pinned in the chat if you haven't joined my server, and I will check the applications after the stream. Because I do check them all myself. So, yeah, that does take time. So, how long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for 1 hour and 20. I did want to play Chapter 5 because I know there's like a big, the patch, I think it was the 5th patch. The new patch 5 for Chapter 5, I believe. So, I was gonna check that out, but I think it's already old enough to not cover, but we'll see. What do you think of Backrooms? I love Backrooms. Yeah, that movie was pretty good. I liked Backrooms. I actually watched Obsession recently. I watched Obsession. I did like it a lot. I just think people make it overrated, but it is pretty good, you know. It is pretty good. I just think people made it overrated to the point where you didn't want people, or there's people that didn't want to watch it because it was too overhyped or, you know, overrated. I can see why it's overhyped, but I think people seriously do make things overrated sometimes. But the movie does deserve the support. It's a really good movie. You know, Rec Room? I used to play Rec Room way back when I was younger. I did play Rec Room a little bit, not all the time, but a little bit. You didn't rank Chapter 5 in your FAQ. Oh, true. I'm gonna have to update that. Yeah. Will Chapter 3 be for your forever favorite, or will Chapter 6 change that? We'll have to see. I was hoping Chapter 5 would change that, but it didn't, so... we'll see if Chapter 6 tops it. Is Poppy Playtime still a brain-rotting constant farming game? No, it's not. No, it's not. It never was. People just make it brain rot because of the content farms, dude. Like, that's why I'm surprised. Like, no shade to people, but like, that's why I'm really surprised that there's some content farming YouTubers in the partner program. I don't know about now, but I remember back then there was like a lot of them. I don't know. I wanted to see Obsession. It's cool that the fact that they made a horror movie as a wish gone wrong. It's completely careful for what you wish for. Yeah, that's what I said about the movie too. It's a basic idea, but the director, I forgot his name. I know it's a YouTuber as well, a young guy as well. He took a basic idea and made it really, really unique. You know, like the idea of an obsessed girlfriend or obsessed partner is not new. It's not new at all. Shrek did it years ago. And this guy took the same idea, but he made it work. He made it better. He made an actual really unique idea with a basic concept, you know? That's pretty cool. The Huggy Wuggy game. Yeah, I remember that. And now Poppy's back in the news, and your boy is in the news as well with that. Your boy is in the news. If you guys didn't know, BBC News made a Poppy Playtime video, and I'm in it. They interviewed me for the video. It's pretty cool. A really big opportunity. I'm really happy people love that video as well. I'm honored. I thanked everybody who got involved or who got me involved in the BBC thing. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see if we can play maybe 2 more, not including this one. So this one and then 2 more. Then I'll call it there. Because there is a new event on Dead by Daylight that I want to play. And I kind of want to play Black Ops 2 as well. I've been playing Black Ops 2 recently. They added the ports. They added ports to PS4 and PS5, and I'm glad a lot of people, millions of people from what I saw reported, are on the game again, and I'm really happy to. Black Ops 2 is one of the goated Call of Duties, if not the goated Call of Duty of all time, next to Black Ops 3. I love the Black Ops series. Except for after Black Ops 4. After Black Ops 4, it did kind of go downhill, but yeah. They just watch to see you 100%. I'm flattered, but I don't think so. Damn it. I hope Hoppy gets added to DVD since it was on the list. Yes! I've been saying this for almost over a year now. I think over a year ever since I made that content video. I want Poppy Playtime to be in DVD. That's my dream collab. A Dead by Daylight X Poppy Playtime collab or chapter. That is my dream. It's so laggy, bro. I'm dead now. I'm dead. Nice. I see you, William. Thank you so much for joining. But yeah, I would want a DVD collab with Poppy Playtime. I think the Doctor is the best fit. I will always say that. I will always defend that. The Doctor is the perfect fit for DVD. Huggy, good for marketing, but he is too tall to be shortened down for DVD standards. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I could be wrong. I said the same thing with Fortnite. I said Huggy is too short to be shortened down for a Fortnite skin, and they made it work. They made it work, so I could be wrong, but yeah, I think the Doctor would be the best decision for Dead by Daylight. How do you think Lily would work in Project? You know what's funny? I do have a script ready. I do have a script ready on how Lily would work. I made my own content for Lily. I just never started recording it. It's just sitting there. But I do have an idea on how Lily could work for Project Playtime. I just never made the video. But the script is finished. I just never recorded it for whatever reason. But thank you so much, Kiara. But yeah, I do have a script on how it's literally titled How Lily Lovebraids Could Work in Project Playtime. I think that's the title for it. So I made her ability already concepted, and I believe her skins as well. I just never recorded the video, but I do have a script ready. What was your thoughts on Pirate Clark? Ooh, I love Pirate Clark. Pirate Clark would be great for Dead by Daylight. Imagine a Backrooms collaboration. Pirate Clark would be the best killer, bro. Perfect fit for a killer. Oh. Did anyone see Sony wants to get rid of physical? Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's weird. You know, like, you know the slogan, play has no limits? Play does have limits. Damn. Get played, sucker! Hey, bro, he wants me. No! Our roll does not work. I did not mean to fall off. Woo! Dude, he wants me. Why do you want me? I know I'm threatening, but still, don't go after me only. Get rid of the threatening guy. I get it. I'm flattered, but man, Boxy, chill. Look at him. He's completely ignoring the player with the toy part. He wants me dead. He's mad that I'm juking him. Look at that. I juked him again. Woohoo! I know there's nothing there. Oh my god, she can't catch me. Dude. Dude, the fact that it's been taking this long for him to catch me. Help me! Help me! Heal me! Woohoo! Oh, he heard me. He heard me. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, I had to lock in there. I had to lock in there for a second. Jesus, dude. Jesus! Xbox is a superior go. I mean, it does have its perks here and there, but I think PC beats consoles by a long shot. He has beef with me. Seriously, bro. Look at him, and he's back, and he's back. Look at him camping the body, bro. Look, he's teabagging. He knows. He's watching the stream. He got rolled. He literally got rolled for over a minute, bro. Look at him dancing. Look at him dancing. He knows. Bro, just get better. Just get better as Boxy. That's all I'm saying. Just get better at Boxy. What's up, Bone? Look at him. He's watching the stream. He's watching the stream now. Look at him. Look at him. Just get better, my dude. Just get better. Okay, this guy's not going to save us, so I would just take the L there because he did target me. GG's. I still won mentally, though. Mentally, I did win him. I did beat him. Kissing was shorting in Monsters Immortals. Still, it depends on the playstyle because DVD does have a limit. It has like a standard on gameplay. So, yeah, it has to work for DVD standards. Yo, welcome to the Ring Army, Bones. Welcome. As you can see, people love to target me. And it takes them a long time. It takes them a long time to get me, as you just saw. Welcome. We make killers DC sometimes. We make killers target me sometimes. They could have added Ruin Huggy. They could have, yeah. Like, if Mob really did lock in with Project, dude, they could have added so many skins. Easy money making, bro. Let's see. Favorite foods. Ooh, I love tacos, tamales, burritos, pizza, salads. I say you killed me the second I saw you. Not really. I did loop you a few times. It did take you like a few seconds, like 30 seconds, 40-second chase. I'm not a god or anything, you know. I don't call myself the king of Poppy Playtime. No, I'm still a normal player. I just know I'm just experienced, as I always say. I'm experienced. Alright, see you, Galaxy Boy. Thank you so much for joining the stream. There you go. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy my Poppy work. Targeters are so annoying, but honestly, in a way, it's flattering. Like, that Boxy wanted me bad. For me, that's flattering. Like saying, oh, this guy, I want to get him. You know, he's a good looper. Or like, I want to get him down because he actually knows how to play the game. You know, for me, it's a compliment. Like, oh, thank you so much for targeting me. It shows that I'm an actual threat. You know? The same on DVD. I did the same thing on DVD or any game. Whenever someone targets me specifically, I see that as a compliment. Like saying, oh, get the good player out. You know? Like, oh, thank you so much, man. Thank you for the compliment. What's up, Real? How are you? Fitzo? There. I'm the Markiplier of Poppy Playtime. I've been called the Doko of Poppy Playtime like twice now. Two or three times I've been called that. How does everyone move during the cutscene? Once everyone's like loading in, you just press escape. Like this, the pause, and then again, and then you're able to move in the cutscene. Which I think it should be fixed. Everybody should start at the same time. That was one of my suggestions for Poppy Playtime, and to fix that. Have you ever played or want to play D-Sec 2? I have no idea what that is. Your thoughts on Poppy Playtime? I love the game. I made a whole story about it. I love Poppy Playtime. That's how I got earned the title of the Poppy Playtime guy. I will say officially now because mob devs have called me or resembled me as the Poppy Playtime person or the guy. You know. So I'm very happy I got to earn that title, and I'm very flattered by it. Yeah, dude, the bigger the team mob is, the better the games are, right? Or I would say, right? The bigger the team of the devs behind games, the better the game could be. That's the way I see it. Like, oh my gosh, they're hiring so many people. It's amazing. You know? It's awesome. Where do I find my Poppy Playtime story? It's on my channel. As it says on the banner or everywhere in marketing, this is only on Nice or YouTube logo Nice. So if you go to my channel right now and go to videos, it's literally my most recent video right now. I posted it yesterday. So it's very, very new. Is Chapter 6 releasing next year? No idea. I'm just like everyone else. I don't know anything. What do you think of people hating on Poppy? I mean, everyone can have their own opinions, you know? It's a kid's game. It's literally not a kid's game at all. Literally not. The audience is mostly for kids, you know. Kids are mostly impacted by it. But doesn't mean the game is for kids. Which it isn't. It's appealing to kids, yeah. But it's not for kids, you know. It's for teenagers and young adults. What do you want, mommy? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Go, go, go! Whee! GG's, mommy. Uh-oh. Yeah, like Chapter 5 was really polished, right? Chapter 5 launched smoothly. Chapter 4, yeah, that's the whole thing. But Chapter 5 really released smoothly. No real problems. Of course, some changes here and there happened. But the game itself really did launch very, very well. Your thoughts on Playbreak? I mean, it's a good recreation of Poppy Playtime. You know, gameplay could feel better, but it's Roblox, so there's not much anyone can do. The devs can do. You know? Okay, I think we could be I hate my mouth. Guys, I really hate my mouth. It stutters sometimes, like I stutter. And there's other times where when I'm recording a voice acting, it makes so much click sounds. And before it wasn't like that. Back like 4 years ago when I was younger, I don't know because I got older. But when I was younger, my mouth did no noise, no clicking sounds, no mouth sounds. But now, throughout the past few years, my mouth has been very annoying when I speak sometimes. And that's why videos do kind of take long, because I have to re-record everything. Sometimes a bunch of stuff I have to re-record because my mouth makes so much noise. And that's why I take my time when I'm making videos, or at least when I'm recording, you know, because I do re-record a lot of stuff because of my mouth. And that's why how you say it, I lost my train of thought. But I'm also an audio perfectionist. I know I need my mouth, I know. I'm just saying, I hate my mouth. Like, I hate it. I wish, if I had a genie, dude, if I had a genie's lamp, if I had 3 wishes, I would say 1, to make me a billionaire, make me rich. 2, make my mouth not make any noise anymore. Nothing at all. Well, speaking, yes, but not mouth sounds. And 3, no idea. Maybe just no metabolism, you know? Like Shaggy and Scooby metabolism. I can eat as much as I want because I love food. Who doesn't love food, you know? I love food, but I gain sometimes so much, you know? But there's some people who can eat a lot and they don't get fat, you know? They don't get any chubby or like that, which is nothing wrong with that, but I just wish I didn't gain from so much, you know? I don't eat that much anyway, but I would want to enjoy food, or enjoy my food without the worry of, you know, getting or gaining, you know. Yes, I hate my mouth. It makes too much noise. I hate it. I hate it sometimes. I hate my stuttering as well. It's because I speak really fast. That's my main problem. I speak too fast, which I will work on, but money doesn't buy happiness. It will for me. It will for me. Trust me. I know myself. All I need is money. That's all I need. I'm fine. I know myself. I'm fine with just money. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm jealous of people with fast metabolisms as well. Yes, I'm jealous of that. But to be honest, if you guys see a chubby person, what's the first thing you think? For me, I just think, oh, they love food because they really enjoy food. Like me, I love food. I enjoy the taste of food, you know? I appreciate actual work into food a lot, you know? I don't think anything negative about them. You know, like, why would you think anything negative about them? You know? As long as they're like really, you know, really a problem, then it's a problem. But yeah. But other than that, let them be themselves. Who judges based on bodies? Like, I don't care. As long as you're a good person and a chill person, you're fine. You're good. You know? I don't care about how you look or what you are. As long as you're chill and a good person, you're fine. Yeah, see? Like, I'm jealous. Why couldn't I have that? I love food. I love food. But I pay for that. I pay for that, you know? Like, come on. Let me enjoy food in peace, please. As long as they're comfortable, yeah, or that. This guy's name is FNAF Master. FNAF Master, this guy, dude. Okay, we got a Huggy. Oh, it's a tree hugger, Huggy. Who are known to be targeters and bee hoppers. Which is, Huggy's already been showing that he's a bee hopper. Watch. I don't like that. It's boring. As long as like Huggy can't really bee hop per se or like launch himself, you know, like how Boxy does. Same with Mommy. Mommy is more annoying than bee hopping Huggies. I know I'm kind of throwing here. I am kind of throwing here for staying near him. Of course. Oh my gosh! He missed. He missed. Help! Oh my gosh, dude. This guy's always following me. He used my thing. Like, bro, how do you know? How do you actually know I don't think it's just game sense. There's something going on. How do you know exactly where I'm at? Like, he's like looking through me through the walls and everything. It's weird. I'm sus of this person. I'm sus. I'm sus of this person. Like, really. If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Kind of hard to choose. I would say fish. I love fish. Like, bro, I'm sus of this guy. He like knows exactly where I'm at, almost as if he's looking at me through the wall. I don't know if walling is a hack in this game, but I'm sus of this guy. I'm sus. Little too sus, actually. Too sus. I don't want to accuse, but I don't know, man. I don't want to accuse, but the way they're playing, I don't know. I don't know. But even then, I have a small stream delay, like 2-second stream delay. Are you Mexican? Nope. I'm American. I was born here in the US, but my parents are Guatemalan, so I'm a Hispanic, I'm a Latino, but I'm Guatemalan. I'm not Mexican. Speaking of that, are you guys happy that Spain won against Argentina? I'm very happy, dude. Like, bro, especially after how they acted, dude, Argentinian players are such babies. You guys see how they acted after they lost? Freaking babies, bro. No wonder people don't like Argentina. Like, there's so like I've been seeing so many reels or memes saying, "Yo, how people are celebrating after Argentina lost." Like, it's deserved because the Argentinians are reacting like babies after they lost. Like, bro, be humble. I would be humble. I would be humble. Made me more glad that Argentina lost. Made me more glad. W Spain for winning though. Spain deserved that win. Spain really did deserve it. Yeah, dude, like, they're babies. No wonder people don't like them. Like, they vandalized, they're like racist. I think I've seen some reels too. Like, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a game. It's not that deep. Like, I get it, some people lose money, like people make bets. But the game itself is just a game. It's just soccer. You know? Yeah, FIFA wanted Argentina to win. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah. But I'm glad. I'm really happy Spain won, dude. They deserve that win. Argentina did not deserve it at all there. Not at all. Like, bro, they acted like babies. Real babies, Argentina players, bro. Okay, I had to go up there. Huggy is a hacker? You think so? I don't know. I'm sus on them, but I don't want to accuse you. Was that 2 hugs? Was that 2 hugs? I can't tell if that was 2 hugs. Someone's in a locker. Someone's actually in a locker, bro. Let's just finish this. Did you miss anything? Not really. No. We've just been chilling on the games. Being sus of players, you know. Yeah, dude. FIFA is so corrupt. Honestly, dude, yeah, from the way I've been seeing things, very corrupt. Which makes the Spain win so much more satisfying, bro. They deserve that win. If Boxy Boo had a voice, he would be the voice actor for Boxy. Well, I do appreciate that. Many people, including devs, there are like 2 devs, I think, that consider my concept for Boxy's voice to be their official headcanon one. Which is very flattering. I'm glad they like that voice a lot. I try my best not to make it sound like Yarnaby.
Like, wind up a box to boo. Now comes Boxy Boo.
You know? I tried to make it sound more scratchy, more pirate-like. I don't know, for me, it just makes... Boxy just looks like a character who would have like a pirate kind of voice, like Foxy a little bit, but just higher pitch. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care much for soccer, but knowing stuff and then seeing how they lost and seeing who wins or who lost, you know, makes it so much more satisfying. Like, I could care less about soccer, you know. Not really a soccer person or a sports person. But, you know. Oh, I hold him. Woo! He thought I went under there. What perks do I use? I think I use... I forgot the names. Distant Savior, where I save quicker. Leave no trace, I believe. Which I believe Leave no trace needs to be disabled. I don't think Leave no trace has to be a perk. You know, I think I did make that one of my suggestions where footstep prints are always visible except if you're crouch walking. Then they stop showing up, you know? That makes sense. But when you're walking or when you're running, footprints should always show. I hear Huggy. I don't wanna... I aimed it at... Okay. Yeah, I was going for England as well. Oh god. No! Like when England was going... Look at that, he tried it. When England was going up against Mexico, I was on England's side. I wanted England to win. Of course, he waited. Why wouldn't he wait? Oh, look at that, he wants me. Dude, what the hell is that sound? What the hell is that sound? Did you guys hear that? That rapid jumping? Okay, there's nothing else I can do here. I'm one hit. I think he's gonna come back. Nope. I think Poppy will die eventually. You hold more players than me or more monsters than me. It's not a competition. Nothing is a competition with me. I see you, Perrin. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm one hit, so once Huggy finds me, I'm dead. What's up, Victor? How are ya? Like, look at that. Is that a trick that Huggies do to get through the vents faster? Is that a trick? Not sure. It does sound weird though. It's the first time I've heard that from a Huggy, I think. At least I think so. What is Boxy voice? Boxy doesn't have a voice, like an official voice. I did make a concept on how he could sound like. And a lot of people did like it. Yeah, I think Poppy will die eventually. You think the Huggy is a hacker? You think so? Maybe. Again, I don't like to accuse quickly, but oh my god, I knew it. I heard him last second too. Damn it. Oh, he's slugging. He's slugging. Run! Buy me time, buy me time. Yes, buy me time, buy me time. Damn it. He knows. You're booked the book? What do you mean book the book? What do you mean book the book? No! You're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. What is your Roblox username again? I have no idea. I haven't played Roblox in so long, I have no idea. I think it's just It's Nice, ITSNIZED. I think so, at least. Someone said he might. He might be? I don't know. I am pretty sus of them. What does Boxy voice in your book? Wait, what? No, in my book, Boxy sounds like a pirate, like almost like a very scratchy, Yarnaby pirate-ish voice. At least that's how I do it. But Boxy doesn't have an official voice though. He's just silent. I would say make it 2 lives instead of 3. I would say 3 is enough. Maybe, I don't know. But I would take away the speed boosts. If you want to hear what I think for Project Playtime, go to my channel and go to my Project Playtime suggestion playlist. I do have a bunch of suggestions. The biggest twist was when the prototype was revealed to be Poppy's brother. I think, wasn't it stepbrother or adopted brother? I'm not sure. I don't know if they're biologically siblings. Let's play one more. Okay. I don't play Roblox, so, I don't know. I probably won't friend anymore because I don't play Roblox like that, you know. Let's do it. Let's just play one more because I'm 8 minutes away from hitting 2 hours. Speed boosts need to get removed. I agree. Yeah, and put a jump cooldown for both sides, monster and survivor. I will always fight for that. Add a jump cooldown, 1.5 seconds, so it will prevent bee hopping. That's the number one thing. It will prevent bee hopping and for Boxy players to get nerfed as well. Boxy needs a bunch of nerfs and buffs. Huggy needs more buffs than nerfs. Not very good. Not that many people are on Project Playtime right now, so you tend to get the same people over and over again. You know. I think Poppy will die though. I think Poppy will either sacrifice herself or she gets killed. What do you think is gonna happen in chapter 6? I mean, the doctor is back. The doctor is back, and I think he will betray us. I think he will. Not sure though. There's like not much we can go off of. All right, final game, and it's in my theater. My theater map. My theater map. My theater map. Can you read chat, please? What do you mean? I am reading chat. Oh yeah, again, I don't play Roblox, so I don't really take recommendations to a game I don't really play, or I don't know. Oh, so you've been a fan for a long time. I really do appreciate that. Back in my early Poppy Playtime days with Chapter 3, there are other ways to prevent bee hopping. Yeah, make it to where people can't edit the files to not enable scroll wheel. That's one way. For me, the biggest one they would do, or they can do, is 1.5 jump cooldown. That's it. Oh my gosh! Bro, look at this. Oh my god, what is that? Bro, how are we supposed to get this? How are we supposed to get this Boxy? Okay. Am I lagging? Dude, look at this. Damn. Aha! I got it. Ooh. If it's a hacker doing that, then your hack sucks. Oh, it's lag? Okay, because coincidentally at the final piece, it lagged. Okay, let's go down here. What's up, Alex? How are you? You caught us in the final match of the stream. Meow. It is a Boxy. Okay, I was confused with who the monster was. Are you ever going to release your book like on papers? It's not a book. It's an audio story. It's not a book per se. The way I wrote the script, I wrote it like a movie script. Kinda. But I don't think it can be made into a book per se. Because it's not like a movie script, but I wrote it kind of like a movie script. Kind of. Not really, but... Does Lily Love Braids have a brother? No. There's no brother of Lily Love Braids. No, that's just a fan thing. No, I don't remember you. Sorry. I see a bunch of people, so I tend to forget names. What's up, DogDay? How are you? Welcome to the stream. You caught us on the final match of the stream. Bye-bye, Boxy. Yeah, please don't ask the same question twice or more than twice. I see it. I see it. Just don't spam it until I respond to it. You're gonna publish the script? Not really. I don't think so, no. The audio's out, so that's pretty much what I have in the script, so, you know, yeah. The audio story is out, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, the game feels, okay, kind of better now. The final match, you said? Yeah, we're about to hit 2 hours. I try to hit at least 2 hours of streaming every time I stream. So this is the final game. So I will see when the next time I will stream, but that's why I recommend joining my Discord server or just have notifications on my channel so you won't miss my other stream, my next stream, whenever that is. But I highly recommend joining my Discord server because that's where I talk to you guys. That's where I post my updates on stuff that I'm working on. You will never miss a video on there, never, so, or a stream. So I highly recommend joining my Discord server, which is pinned in the chat. Okay, can you please go do the puzzle? Don't just look at me. Yeah, thank you, thank you for being a good teammate. Damn. Okay, Boxy's right down there. Damn it. You prefer just to read? Understandable, but the way I wrote the script, I don't think it's made for the public per se. It's not like bad or anything, I just, you know, I don't see the point of posting the script. Oh my god, I hate this puzzle! Sorry that you guys hear the dog. The neighbors don't shut up their dogs for some reason. You have to still see people play this game? Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm glad people still enjoy this game as well. It's seen better days, but gotta respect people for still playing it. What the hell is this Boxy doing? Boxy, what are you doing, man? Oh, his music box is probably going off. What is he doing? What is he doing, bro? Yeah, the puzzles suck. That's why I put in the story, in my Poppy Playtime story, that I never considered the puzzle, the piano one, as a real puzzle. It's just a regular... No, that was the claw machine. Never mind. Damn, why did I make a nod to that? It's because I kind of wanted to separate my myself, you know, from the story. You know, my personal nitpicks here and there, you know. So I tended to stay away from that in my story. Oh my gosh, don't tell me he DC'd. He did. Oh my gosh. Bruh. He left. Okay. Well, at least we didn't end on a loss. We ended on a win. I'm happy for that, you know? Better than a loss, right? Most players don't know how the music box works. I guess that's true, yeah? Yeah, if you guys didn't know, the music box that Boxy has is a radius, or like a... Yeah, like a radius, a sensor radius. So, whenever the music box does speed up, that means you're closer to a player. The slower it is, the more far away from a player you are. So the faster it is, you're closer to someone, and the slower it is, the farther you're away. In case you didn't know that. Not that many people know. But, yeah, that was the final game. We end on a win. I would take that, better than a loss. And, yeah, that should be good. Yo, thank you so much, October. I still don't get, I don't get the jewels. What, are the jewels donations? I don't get that. I don't get that. No, you're good, real guy. No, you're good. But yeah, that should be it. Again, thank you guys so much for joining the stream and for sticking around to the very end, whoever you are. If you are one of the people who stay to the very end, I really do appreciate your support. I really do. Again, if you haven't checked out my story, it's now available on my channel, and I recommend it. And please tell me what you guys think in the comments in that video. I will take constructive criticism because I really do want to improve as a writer. So if you have any notes or any feedback about my story, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, the story is now out, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy it, all right? And without further ado, I will speak to you guys on the next run.